Hello. Hey everybody, it's Val and I'm here in Valtopia and I just did a great live stream talking about tight throats and why we have a tight throat, many of us, and many of my clients, and how we can resolve that issue, because there's no reason for you. Well, there's a reason you have a tight throat. You want to find out what it is and we want to move the energy. So thank you for coming back and joining me. Hi Colleen. And we're going to talk about this tight throat business. So let me get back on and share again to my page and stuff and see who comes back on. That way we had a nice little short stream for everybody to watch and learn about the issue, and then we get to come back and do it this way. All right, so let me just focus for a second and while everybody's joining. Colleen, how are you today? Do you have a tight throat today? Talk to me while I'm sharing the page. All right, share to my page. Share the live stream. Okay. Hi Dita, you're back. Woohoo! So if you guys want me to tune into you and read a card and stuff, then share the live stream so we can get a good crew of energy on here and we can have some more fun and let more people know what's going on with this tight throat business, because it seems like so many people are experiencing this and we don't want them to. We want them to be aware of the tight throat, because if you let it go on and on and on, yay, Vivian's back. Hi, Colleen. You're a little stressed at work. I'm sorry. Hey, Chantel. Okay, live stream. Clear your throat. All right. So, and let me share to the group. Again, all of you, if I haven't spoken to you before, some of you are already in the group, but I have a wonderful group called Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders, and I'd love for you to join us in there if you're a divine, brilliant, visionary leader, which I know you are if you're watching me now. So, tight throat. All right. Do we have a good crew coming back on yet? Yeah, we got 5 people. Hey, Jennifer Miskin, how are you? Okay. So, it's funny, when I share from my business page to my page, I don't have as many people join me as when I just go straight from my page. Do you guys experience that? So, let's tune into you guys. Ooh, I see that my battery's low. Let me just go grab the cord and plug this in before it runs out. Because we do not want it running out while you guys are here. That would be a shame. So who here on the stream today still has a tight throat? Talk to me. Talk to my baby. Yay, Nancy's back. Okay. All right. I think I plugged in so we won't die on the show. Don't die on the show. So who has shared the live stream? Let's see. Let me see if I can see over here on the laptop. Nancy's shared and Colleen. All right. So let me tune it to you, Nancy. I can feel somebody for sure, and I know it's not me because it came on as somebody joined on the live stream. So Colleen says, what do you mean by tight throat? So I want you to go back, Colleen, and watch the live stream that I just did a little bit, because I explained it more thoroughly. But if you're just joining, many of my clients, and I can feel right now, have the experience, it feels like somebody has their thumb right here. And they walk around with this feeling all the time in their throat. And the feeling is coming from, thank you Chantel, is coming from a variety of reasons, but many times, as I explained on the other live stream, even though my clients may be very well versed in self-improvement and awareness, they've gotten so used to just living with this tightness that they don't realize it's a signal of a lack of attunement to their inner passion and vision and soul experience that's calling them. Okay, so let me see who shared. We had Chantel and Danny. Okay, we'll start with there. And Megan. This is good, everybody. Okay, and I feel it popping and moving. Thank you, Megan. You're on the list. Okay. So, tight throat. So does that make sense, Colleen? Does that resonate for you, or do you need a better explanation? A little smear there. So basically, a tight throat indicates a tightness, right? Like you're holding on to something, and generally our throat talks about what we're not saying. And it may not be so obvious that we're not saying it out to everyone else, although Chantel experienced that now that she had a breakthrough about a way she was talking to herself that was so subconsciously programmed into her experience, into her very DNA, into her very energetic vibration, that she wasn't even catching the way she was speaking to herself, and it was a resistance. It wasn't creating blossoming flow and love in her life. It was crunching her down and hurting her, just like it hurt her in a way that the other people had spoken to her that way, right? Other people in society or culture or whatever. So in becoming aware and also releasing that energy, everything shifts. And then not only are you able to speak more truthfully to others, but you speak to yourself more openly. And oftentimes my clients are great visionaries and do have deep dreams, vast dreams that are so big that they might have gone pretty far with it. Like they might have reached quite an amazing level of success and achievement, but it's not the thing that's really calling their heart. And because whatever's really calling their heart is difficult or painful or challenging or too weird or big or whatever, they just push it down, and then you get the tight throat. Okay? Does that make sense, Colleen? Give me a heart if you do. Give me a heart if you do. So I have the Tuvan throat music going to help inspire us to open our throat. So let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. I see Deborah. Hi, Deborah. So I hope you're joining me live. And okay, so let me start with Nancy. Nancy, are you there? Now, a lot of times when I'm working with my clients, I like to use the crystals that I have here. I generally work with all my sessions with the big rose quartz. I love the big rose quartz and a selenite, and then I like my lapis, and I will put that lapis on my throat while I talk to you guys and feel the healing energy. Now notice that my voice is getting scratchy as I'm talking to you guys, and part of that is just I'm a little tired today. My kid keeps waking up in the night, and I'm not getting the kind of sleep that helps me feel more rested. But it's also because we're talking about this and opening up this part of my experience, because I didn't tell my truth for a long time to myself because it was too weird, too big. I did pretty well. I've always pursued quite boldly that which I'm passionate about, and thankfully I've had kind of my mother that always supported me in following my dreams. Even when it probably scared her to let me go do it. But, oh, I see Jacqueline. Are you watching in the group? You have that today. Okay, well, I can feel y'all. So it's interesting when you have the post everywhere, I might miss some of the comments. So if you really want to make sure I see the comments here on my screen, post the comment on the Valtopia Studios business page video, okay? And then I won't miss you. So, Nancy, I'm still looking to see if you are commenting, because I like to tune into you before I get started. And let's all connect in sort of a sacred circle right now, because if we're joined together today and we're connected in this experience, which we are, our energy combined in a space of unconditional love, grounded into Mother Earth, into the heart of Mother Earth, where there truly is such deep unconditional love. She's our mother. We're of her, and she is of us. We're all one. And so let's tune into that beautiful unconditional love through the bottom of our feet, roots down, and pull that energy up into our chakras and up into our heart, all of us, and feel this sacred circle of connection and unconditional love. Ooh, I just felt somebody pop. Good. And pull that energy up in through throat, up through third eye, up into the cosmos and pull down that beautiful source, cosmic, divine energy. And we thank any spirit guide soul teams, any assistance and love and support and guidance and ideas and energy and awakening and breakthroughs that want to come through today from a space of unconditional love is guided by your higher energy and your higher self. Thank you. We receive this with open arms and gratitude. And only if you are wanting to make these shifts will you. It's not up to me. I can inspire you and I can assist in guiding the energy, but only you can choose it. Okay? So Nancy, I'm still looking to see if you're here. Oh, you're here. Okay. It's weird. Oh, you guys were making comments and I was missing them. Girl. All right. She says, Colleen says, yes, absolutely. Self-talk can be hard. And then Nancy's all, I'm here. Okay. So let me get a card for you, Nancy. Let's pull a Gaia card. And let me just close my eyes and tune into you. Whoo! I feel it. Is it right here, Nancy? It feels like somebody's got a thumb right there. Let me know if that's you. I can feel it moving around. Let me know if that's you. Whoa, there's the card. Several cards. Let's grab those. They fell down. That is you. Okay, good. All right. Haha, and guess what card popped up for you, Nancy? I love this. Love it. Healing. Reconnecting with your true nature. So how appropriate is that? And the other two cards that popped out are keeping focused on your dream, achievement, and purification through fire, the bare essentials, the naked truth, and the wholeness. So what are you not admitting to yourself, Nancy? I think that's what the message is about. And that's really one of the greatest things that I work with in my sessions. So what are you not admitting to yourself? Yes, Colleen, that's what it feels like. It feels like something's stuck in your throat. Like if you took your thumb and jammed it up in there, that's what it feels like. Some of my clients, it feels like actually like this. And then other people get a lot of stuff in their chest. So Nancy, let me close my eyes and see if I can tune into you, see what comes through. And I'm just going to tune into the energy itself and visually. I would see so much beautiful light blue energy for you around your throat. And I want each of you to tune into this light blue energy. And I want you, before we begin the shifting, Nancy says, I will think on that. I just sold my yoga studio after 15 years as I know I meant to do bigger work. Okay. You're just not quite getting into the flow of it yet. Yeah, like what came through right away was like to allow yourself some playtime if you're able to dream a little bit and to create it in a way that's just really natural for you right now and that feels playful and delightful and natural, to not force it. So everybody that does have a tight throat today, would you please put in the comments how high you feel it from 0 to 10, okay? So I can get a better feel for what we're dealing with here. And I'm not saying I'm going to shift everything for everyone today, but I do want to tune into it and we can get some insight and see if we can do a little bit of, like Chantel said, I actually pull it out for her just from watching the live stream and then she actually feeling it shift. But we can really tuck into it in a session. And I'll be posting my offers afterwards so that you can come and get what you need. There's no reason for you to walk around feeling like somebody's thumb's jammed up your throat. There's a sign that there's something you need to do if you feel like that, okay? Nancy said, spent time enjoying myself a lot yesterday and had been pushing too much. Yes, we have to recognize when we're pushing too much, we just spin our wheels, don't we? Ooh, I can really feel that. So we've got a 7 from Danny, a 6 from Vivian, Julia's a 4, Megan's a 7. Okay. All right. You know what I feel like we should do instead of pulling cards for everybody and tuning in to everybody individually? I feel like we should just do a general little, I'm not even going to say the words. I want each of you to put a heart when you're ready to receive this energy shift, and I'm just going to be holding the healing stones, and I'm going to see what we can release a little bit just today on the live stream. Does that sound good? I'm looking at this Instagram that came in. It's kind of a weird name. Okay, so let me know when you're ready to rock. Ready to rock. Okay, I see hearts, and you can put them in the comments too, but I see lots of hearts. Okay, so I want everybody to put their feet on the ground and to just feel relaxed, and then let's go, okay? Everybody take a big drink of water too. It's essential to drink a lot of water when you're shifting your energy. It helps move the energy. You're regenerating your cells in your body. So, and we're mostly made up of water. So we would want to drink a lot of water in order to facilitate that juicy regeneration of your physical system. Okay. Central nervous system. So I'm just running some energy through and deleting some of the major things that come through for most people that cause us to feel that tightness. Let me know if you begin to feel the energy shift. There you go. Excuse me. Releasing for you. I'm getting some really beautiful visuals now, which shows to me that somebody's clearing nicely. I keep seeing Nancy, so. Megan says, I'm so happy I caught this today. Good. Hi, Luna. We're doing throat clearing, and I'm just trying to do it, not trying, I'm doing it without saying anything. I'm expanding into my own way of healing. But when you have a session with me, I do go through and say what's going on, and you know, my sessions are tailored to you. We do a combination of cards and this kind of work and talking, and it all comes together. There's no reason for this energy to be stuck in your body, and there's no reason, I mean, there's a reason it's there, but you don't have to, I guess what I want to say is you don't have to keep it there, and that you can choose to release whatever comfort you think you're getting from holding on to this place of fear and restraint and control and perfectionism and the grip you have on what you think is keeping you safe, on what you think, what your ego thinks is good for you. And you may not even be aware that you're doing this. It's all about the ego protecting us, trying to keep us safe. And the truth is, if you have this tightness, there's a discrepancy or a dissonance between who you really are and what you're feeling and what you're experiencing. And we feel stuff in our body to let us know, hey, that ain't right. Ooh, I feel it moving. Good. I feel it moving. So we had Nancy, Megan, Colleen, who else had it? Julia, Danny. How are you guys feeling? Anything shifting for anybody? I know Nancy said things are moving. I hope I'm not missing any comments anywhere. Let me check and see. I can feel it coming down. Just say to yourself, how does it serve me to hold on to this? And can I let it go? And can I let it go a little bit more? And can I let it go a little bit more? Strengthening you to be connected into your divine being and presence, and to your own intuition, to your own guidance, to your own truth, and to speak your truth to yourself, to honor your knowing and your awareness of your body, of your soul, of the signs that you're cosmically connected, of your deep, great, vast vision that you are bringing into being by being yourself, by speaking your truth, by saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Julia says, good, more open and calm. Danny says it's loosening up a little. Good, good, good. I like this. So I want to leave you, I will do some cards for those of you who shared for fun. I have about another 20 minutes, and that's always fun to tune in and see maybe if a message comes through related to this issue, right? So I pulled a card for Nancy. Let's see. Colleen, are you still there? And how is your throat doing? This is fun. I'm having a good time. Woo! How do you guys like the tube and throat music? Oh, Danny's feeling better. Good. Now this is a live stream and we're all here together. I'm sharing. I'm giving you a taste. I would urge you to contact me and connect with me if you're really suffering from this, especially if it's going on for months. Come on, let's move through that. You know, on the other side of releasing this and letting go of this is all the vast deepness of your soul and the brilliance of your vision and the job you came to do. Let's do this, right? Megan says, I'm feeling the energy feels less heavy and tight. Good. That's beautiful. Yay! Okay. Colleen, are you still there? I still have the other song. Talk to me, baby. Doo-doo. Hi, Eliza. Whoa. All right, I pulled a card for Colleen, even though I don't know if she's still here. Ooh, flame tree. Claudia says it feels much better. Good. Thank you. Eliza, if you're just joining us, we were doing a throat chakra clearing, and we talked all about it. So, hi, Kamala. So, if you are just joining, oh, your throat hurts today. Well, I urge you to go back and watch the other video where I explain. I feel that one, actually. Just as you came on, is it back up there? I feel it. I'm talking about tight throats because all my clients come to me with tight throats, and it's a shame, and it's not a shame, but we don't need to stay in it's a sign that something is out of flow for you, and you can get back in your flow. We can take care of it. So go watch the other videos and learn about what it is, and then I just did a healing to sort of open things up a little bit. But if you want an in-depth session, Chantel says Val was able to help me in just one session, and my throat was at the time about a 7 or 8. So it's something that keeps coming up with my clients. So I thought, well, let's talk about this, because obviously a lot of people are having this issue, and now's the time for us to pay attention to these signs of our body, find out what it is, and have breakthroughs and release it and get on with the show. You know what I'm saying? Danny says, I'm going through some life changes and job transitions. I think this throat thing is because I feel stifled in my life. Yes. Yes, it is all about feeling stifled. Yeah, I would love to talk to you. This is what we do. And listen, if you're not sure what I do and you want to know more, then just sign up. I'll put a link to my calendar, and I'd love to talk to you. You know, we do a little chat, and a lot happens in those 20-minute or the 30-minute chats that we do. It's more than just me trying to tell you what my services are. I will tune in, and we'll shift some energy, and we'll get to the heart of the matter and see if I'm the one to help you through it. Chantel says she's repeating herself. Oh, good. That's good. It's good stuff. Okay. So, ooh, I feel somebody's got like a bubble rising up in here. Who's that? Goodness. Okay, Chantel, I'm going to pull a card for you. Thank you so much. Let me see. Let me tune into you. Ooh, that came right away. Just as I was tuning in. You got 3 cards. I think we had some of these cards when we talked last. But Hidden Path, the marriage of spirit and matter, and you know, it's got the Eye of Horus here. And this is about what I'm talking about. This is about aligning yourself. You're feeling the bubble, I know. Is that you, Megan? Is that your bubble that we're doing? We have all these amazing ideas and soul guidance that comes through. Hi, Charlotte. And if we don't ground those ideas and incorporate them into our own flow of living and beingness that feels good to us, that's where we get these tight throats and these things coming up. So this experience of marriage of spirit and matter is about you integrating all of that, Chantel. And then the second card that came up for you is reflection, illusion, self-examination, and distortion, and remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. So you're still being guided to move through, find some more of those breakthroughs, those subconscious things that you've been doing that you're not, you know, that you're putting on yourself, that are keeping you from your own truths. Charlotte says, you know, I have my fair share of throat issues. You say something every time I catch you live and you tune into me. Hope it's more open. Oh, good, Charlotte. Well, if you missed the beginning, go back and watch the other video and this one, and I'm sure it'll shift a little bit for you. And if it's not enough, then you got to get on my calendar and get a space in to shift things, right? So the next, Danny, would you like a card? Let me pull for Danny. See if we can tune into what your thing is about, right? Danny. Yeah, Danny, I got this image of, I won't explain my thought process because sometimes it's silly, but are you wearing a mask, sort of? You're welcome, Chantel, for sure, healing journey. Yeah, you're amazing. I've experienced so much growth, Chantel, from what you were telling me, and it's an honor to serve you because I'm grateful to meet everybody that is taking this kind of time to honor yourself and know yourself and be yourself. It ain't easy to be yourself. Got all these people around you saying, don't do that, don't be that, don't do this, right? And then it's like, and some of it comes through from past life, you know, and that's the stuff we clear too. Danny says, no mask. Okay, well then I'll tell you why I got that. Ooh, look at you, Danny. Ganesha. Got some fortune coming your way. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I saw. Maybe this makes more sense to you. I saw a wig, and the word wig came on first, and then I felt like, almost like this clown energy. Does that make sense? So that's why I was like, oh, let me be clever and try to figure out what my intuition's trying to tell me about this situation. But, and then we see this image of Ganesha with this thing on the head. So maybe it was my mind knowing that that was what I was going to see, like a thing on the head. Some days my messages come through and they're super pertinent, and other days it's like, what? What is it? And it's because whoever's trying to tell me something didn't speak my language. They'll speak my language. Thank you, Danny. I hope that, I mean, you got the fortune card. You just had your hair lightened. Okay. Okay. Is Megan still there? I had written down Megan's name. Are you still there? Thank you, Danny. Megan. Who else? Is there anybody else that I has shared the live stream? Ooh, someone's spirit guide's coming through, and my ears going whoa. And I've learned that that means I'm still clearing for some of you here. I can feel it. I'm looking at to see if anybody else is here. Well, if I don't see any other comments, did I miss anybody on pulling a card or tuning into your throat? Otherwise, that's it for today, hey? Let's see. Actually, in my group, we had, who was watching in the group? That's Jacqueline. Are you still watching live? Hi, Michaela. How are you? Vivian's still here. Okay. Oops. Megan, I said what last time I read your energy? What did I say? What did I say? Tell me what I said. All right, let me tune into Megan. Megan, 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 Megan. Tell me what I said last time. Michaela's doing good. Luna's still here. All right. Let me put Vivian on the list. And let me put Michaela. Did you? Oh, about the spirit guide. Oh, yes. You're okay. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. If the guides were yours. Yes, let me tune back into you. Yeah, because as I was tuning into you, I was like, because it doesn't happen with everybody. It only happens with certain people. So we must be soul family, Megan. I feel a little resistance, Megan, to me tuning into you. I'm seeing sort of like a little white hot center of a flame, sort of. Okay, now I'm seeing the energy. There's a little resistance there to me coming in, and I feel your throat is very, very pointed. Is that you? Charlotte commented, not sure which group would like, definitely got it to work to watch in your group. Okay. And Michaela would like a card, and Kamala would like a card. Okay, I'll go for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go get my kiddos. It's hard to go back to school after 2 weeks off, and so I've been getting them early so that we can sort of relax. Transitions, man. One of my kids does not like the transitions, so we have to sort of love on him, okay? So Megan, let me see what comes through for you with the cards. Some days I'm in more multi-dimensional mode where it's all about the energy and I can see it and I can shift it and little messages don't necessarily come through. And other days I'm more all up third eye crown and then like crystal clear pictures and images, and that comes through. I always get knowings and guidance, especially if we're in a session, and I'm able to really tuck into you and ask questions and there's less interference. Wonderful things come through that are meant for you, that are your higher self guiding you, your spirit guides, your soul team, wisdom, experience, right? Okay, Megan. Well, I'm shifting for you, Megan. That's about what's going on for you. Do you feel that opening up? I do. I'm trying to think of an exercise to give everyone after this to open up their throats. And I want you guys to know that if you have a sore throat, ginger is wonderful. And there's also this wonderful stuff called honey loquat tea that I learned about that you can drink. It's a medicinal type of honey, and you can put it in your hot water in your tea. Clearing, Megan, I just cleared for you. You said, oh my goodness, my internet was buffering, so I missed the part before you went to the cards. It's okay, I haven't done your card yet. Yeah, honey loquat tea, ginger. You can eat a hunk of raw ginger if your throat's really jacked up and you need to go speaking or something, because I took some wonderful voiceover classes and I learned that in there. So ginger, you can just cut off a hunk of ginger and drop it in your water, and that will definitely, ginger's wonderful for reducing inflammation. These cards are not coming, are not opening up for you, Megan. So I'm going to go over to the Sacred Rebels. Yes, as soon as I picked these cards up, everything in me went, yes, yes, we want the Sacred Rebels. Danny says, where do you get honey loquat tea? I got mine at the health food store. So you could get it at Whole Foods or Sprouts or in your local, granola crunchy store. Danny, it's funny, as I was talking to you, and you remember I said about the clown thing? Look what card jumped up right when I was talking to you, Danny. Sacred Fool. Which is, let me read from the guide there. Sorry, Megan, I know you're waiting for me to tune into you, and I just had that experience of I was talking to Danny, and that card came up. And Sacred Fool is, well, let me not say it's wrong. Let's see, not wrong, but the Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Is that you? Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It doesn't care what the mind says is real and isn't real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. Is that you? This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate or socially acceptable. And honey, this card is for everyone today, okay? Don't try to follow the rules or fit in. That's where your throat's going to be all tight and well, I was going to say your butt will too, but we don't want tight throats. Loosen up, expand, fill the room. Take your space at the table. Take your space in your life. And give everyone the guidebook. That's what boundaries are. Hey, you know what? I don't like that. Or, I like it when you do this, and I will not accept that. And the other people go, well, thank you for letting me know. And if they don't say thank you, and they yell at you, and they don't want to respect your boundaries, bye, Felicia. Right? Danny says, wow, I've been fighting my sacred foolness lately. I need to tap back into that energy. Yes, yes. And I get that card a lot because I'm very playful, and I am I like creating from chaos because it's like soup. There's like a lot of different stuff, and then it just comes together. If it's all all rigid, I don't relate to that. So, good. Come back to it. All right, Megan, back to you. Ooh, Megan, I just saw a butterfly. Go through some transformation. And the number 7 popped in for you. Goodness, I'm suddenly tuned into you. I think your spirit guide that came in earlier is like, all right, girl, here's a message. The color blue is coming through, and that would be good for your throat. You all know that the blue stones are for the throat chakra. And let's see, Megan, what's coming through for you? And you guys, I sing. Like, there are so many days when, some days when I've had my darkest days where I'm feeling anxious and things aren't going the way I want them to. My children are rambunctious and tired and not, I'm tired and meh. And I just shift the energy by dancing and singing. And singing just opens me up. I love to feel that air and the energy just flowing out, right? Yes. Yes, Megan loves to sing. Favorite release. Yes, we love to sing. I love singing, absolutely. I always thought when I was younger I was going to, maybe I still will. It'd be I play piano, I sing in the jazz club. Little blues, right? All right, let's see. Megan, you're just like, no card coming for you. Oh, there we go. See, I start to say, come on now, and then it'll come up. So let me see if I can get that. Oh, on the ground. And I got 3 minutes left, everybody. Julia's with you on the singing and the dancing. Good. We got a good, fun crew here. Ooh, Megan. Softly, softly, the tender touch. And I did see that butterfly. And you're going through a lot of shifts, so I want you to be good to yourself, okay? And be gentle. And notice the little signs and the little things that you're taking step by step to move closer to remembering who you are. Who is next? I have Vivian. Vivian, where you at? Vivian, where you at? Vivian. Look at me, I already drank this huge thing of water. Vivian, are you there? Talk to me. Ooh! Yay! Honey, you had 3 cards fly out. 4 cards fly out for you. I didn't even really tune in those. Before I look at the cards, I was just starting to. Oh, I see a beehive. As soon as I tuned into you, I saw a beehive. Are you busy as a bee? Is that what's going on? All right, let's see. We had just done that. I had barely shuffled the cards. I feel like I should shuffle them again. But I think this card, it come to life, Vivian. Are you busy as a bee and lighten it up? Oh, look at this. Look at that, Vivian. Inspiration. Look at that card. I'm going to take those two as yours. Inspiration. Look at all those bees buzzing around. So, you said your throat was tight. Now, I feel for you, is it up here more? Tell me. Like, I feel you. I don't feel it down here. I feel it up here. Tell me if that's you. That's a different kind of, yes, okay. That when it's down here, it's more about, you're not talking to yourself. This is what in my experience, when I feel it for my clients down here, it's more about self-repression. This is more about, are you pushing too hard? Are you taking the breaks that you need to regenerate yourself in between all your busy beedom? And it's interesting that the inspiration card came through, because I know for myself, and my clients too, we're all overachievers and busy bees and perfectionists, so we tend to over-deliver and work really hard and think that we have to work hard to get what we need. And a lot of times we're so busy doing that we miss out on chilling out. And what happens when you chill out? Inspiration, station, right? So are you taking enough time to chill out for a minute so that you can receive all the inspiration? Michaela says, amen to that. Yes. Let me know if I'm reading you right, okay? Let me know if I'm on point. On point. Thank you, Vivian. Charlotte, are you still here? Ooh, I feel somebody now down here. Wow. Wow. Charlotte, is Charlotte still here? And then is Kamala still here? And then Michaela. Ooh, I better wrap it up quickly. Vivian says, I'm taking more time than I used to, but I could probably take more time. Okay, goody, Charlotte. Yeah, that was the sign. That was the message that came through. So I would honor whatever resonates for you within that message, because it just felt really clear. It's fun as you do this more and more. You begin to really honor and notice the different ways the messages come through. And because they feel the familiarity of the experience, light some sage, babe. That's how I know. It's like, oh, well, I know that feels like that, and then that's been confirmed so many times in my client sessions that that's what it is. So, but only you know what's good for you, right? All right, so Charlotte, whoo, is your throat tight? Now it's on the right side, and it feels like somebody's digging in on it, right here. Is that you? Tell me. Tell me. And let me see if I can tune in and see what I see. Charlotte. little clearing there. I can kind of see your energy, Charlotte. I'm not really, there's a little resistance. So see if you can ground, put your feet on the ground and just sort of say ground the energy. So I'm seeing like sort of yellow swirly energy, and the word tent came into mind. That's you, huh? Okay. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel some stuff up in here and here. All right. Tent. I wonder what that's about. Oh, there we go. Okay, Charlotte. It's time for you to really have faith in the process, okay? And to trust yourself, and to trust what you're going through, and to know that you can let go of the dark wound. You know, you can let go of the experiences, and you know, it's not just about letting go. Oh, bye, you know, there it is. I mean, the energy work is really amazing. Ooh, and I do feel in my heart chakra, Charlotte, which to me is totally related to this, releasing a dark wound. So there are emotions and traumas or stories that you haven't completely faced. And when we don't face them, they stay in our heart. They stay, and it's a process of like when we talk together, the energy gets awakened, and you might feel like crying, or you might feel like journaling, and facing those fears or facing those old stories that have had a hold on you allows you to almost re-experience them in a new way, so that they no longer have a hold over your brain pattern about it. Okay, so thank you, Charlotte. Let me know if that resonates for you, and if you need some guidance with that. Who else do we have? We have Kamala and Michaela. Oh, I have Charlotte twice. Kamala and Michaela, are you still here? And Charlotte, let me know if that resonates. Yo. We're doing some tube and singing here. I'm just seeing if there's any other comments here that I'm missing. Well, if I don't see a reply from oh, Michaela's been here the whole time too, though, hasn't she? Michaela. Oh no, maybe she's gone. All right, well, if everyone's gone, then... Oh, both of you guys are here. You're like, hang on, I'm still here. Okay, Kamala was first. You're welcome, Charlotte. Let me know if that resonated for you, okay? Hi, Mariana. How are you? In the Dominican Republic. Yes. Okay, Kamala. Let me tune into you really quickly. Oh my goodness, the whole deck came flying out. Just a second. Kamala, talk to me. Yeah, Charlotte has been healing old junk and releasing. Yeah, that's what that stuff's about, for sure. Kamala, do you have a tight throat today? Because I feel all this stuff right here. And the card that popped out for you is the Collaborative Dreaming card. And I always think this is a good sign that if there's something you've been wanting to do that it seems a bit daunting or overwhelming to you, collaborate with someone. Yeah. Collaborate with someone that does something well that you don't do well, and you do well that they don't do well, or that you feel inspired to, so you can move through some of those fears with a little more confidence, joy, and delight and flow, right? So let me know if that resonates, and then I'm going to get to Michaela, and then I'm going to go, because it's already after 3. Yours has been so full and raspy all day. Yeah, I'm still clearing for everyone a little bit here. Okay, Michaela, let me tune it to you. I know I can feel all on the top, like at the back. Michaela. And you know, when I'm tired, I'm clearing for you guys. When I'm tired, my throat gets very scratchy. And that's just a sign that my body's tired. And I need to drink more water. Kamala says, sounds right. So much problems. Oh, well, let's work through them, okay? No need to stay stuck. Okay. Michaela. Ooh, I'm just yawning for you, Michaela. There's a lot of shifting going on there. I hope you can feel that. Oh, look at me getting raspy now. Ugh. Some rest is on the rest. What do you call it? Prescription for you, right? A lot of water and some of that ginger, some of that honey. Michaela, Michaela, Michaela. Oops, there she goes. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll pull these top two cards that popped up. She feels. You just yawned as well. Good. That means you're clearing it. You're welcome, Kamala. She feels she knows, right? You know. You're knowing. I'm a huge fan of the knowing. The knowing is what guides us, right? Ooh, I love it. But you're also got this releasing allegiances. So is there something you got to let go or someone that you need to let go of for you to, in order to be able to speak your truth and do what you need to do? Does that resonate for you? Because on the other side of you letting go and speaking your truth, spirals of manifestation. I love this card. Spirals of manifestation. Meaning it's in the flow, abundance, creation. But you might have to let go of some things first. Okay? Let me know if that resonates. And thank you everyone for joining me today. Join us in our group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. Join us next week. I'm going to drop something amazing that has to do with this throat thing, and I don't want you to miss it. So stay tuned. I have a new VA that's going to help me do the email sequence to share with you what I'm creating. What I'm creating is fabulous. If my presentation of it through these pages, sales pages, that's another thing. But what I have to offer you, I can't wait for each of you that's been here with me today to join me. So I'll be dropping that probably Tuesday. So stay tuned, okay? And Michaela says, I would love to be opened up to the greater and higher self. Honey, get on my calendar. That's what we do. I have the 3-month Divine Light Portrait Experience, which is just a gorgeous experience of, well, you have to get on the calendar and talk to me about it because it's very special. And at the end of the experience, a lot of energy work and coaching and self-awareness and higher self, opening up your gifts, and a final experience where your portrait is a culmination of all of this work we've done together. It's beautiful. Nancy had her portrait done, and it was back when I was doing it as a much shorter experience, and I was actually taking a lot of the work on myself instead of spreading it into really a powerful experience that it is. So Michaela says, thank you. That is awesome and so accurate. You're welcome. I have absolutely enjoyed each and every one of you. I'll post stuff in the post, links and such, and I will see you out there on Facebook. And open up your throat. Oh, sing. Here, let's go out with some good, fun, dancey music. Hang on a second here. And happy Easter if you do Easter. Jesus. Thank you, guys. Happy weekend and so much love to you. Open up that throat, yo.